山爺に力を買われ隊長となる前はソウルソサイティ史上空前絶後の大役に。
What? Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, episode 9, The Drop. And the last episode, Gendousa is for sure dead. Thankfully, Byakuya is alive. And then you have Squad Zero coming from the Royal Palace and then asking, I just don't remember that. Grim Joe Jaku is alive. Okay. They took away Ichigo and Renji, Byakuya, of course, and Rukia. They took them to the palace and they're gonna basically heal them there. Oh, they also took the sword. Ichigo's sword that was broken. No, they took that as well. So they're gonna heal him. I'm so excited to see him sort of like back in action again. Hopefully they don't kill him off, because this is my favorite, man. The way this blood war was going, I was telling my brother today that I started watching Bleach and that I was really upset with the way they killed Gendousa. He's like, why are you upset? I'm like, why does this have to put his foot on his head? Like, that really, it hurt me, it pissed me off and everything. He's like, this is a 1,000-year blood war. People are gonna die. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want my people to die. Like, you know? So, hopefully, with hopefully with Grim Joe being back, he doesn't die, but I'm like, well, I don't know, I just love Grim Joe, man. Okay, whatever. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider support on Patreon at patreon.com/FeelMini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go. I wanna say through back and look through the episode again, especially the part about Unohana and Kenpachi. I'm pressed for time and I have something else to react to. So I was shocked. First off, when they mentioned that Unohana was the first Kenpachi, I was like, huh? And then when they said that she was part of the original 13 squad members, the one that went after Iuhabaha, like the whatever, his people, and killed those people, she was part of that. And that's okay. The Chrissy King was like, they were brutal murderers and stuff during that time. And after that, they just like sort of like went soft. And she was part of that, so I guess that makes sense. While he called her the first Kenpachi, because Kenpachi is all about like battle and, you know, just being the strongest and killing people and stuff. I don't know about the killing people part. I don't know, but either way, he's also like, so he's sort of like bloodthirsty a little bit. So I can understand why he called her that. And then when Kenpachi revealed that he feared her the most, like she was the first one that made him feel fear, I'm like, huh? And then you see the completely different demeanor that Unohana had this episode. It felt like she sort of like started to embody the person that she used to be. Because ever since this show started, man, you just see her being the captain of the, what's it called, Squad 11, the healing squad and everything. You just see her being sort of like composed, and she also has this smile on her face. But then you see people sort of like, I don't know, she had this sort of like quiet, intimidating thing about her, but you don't really see her do much. So when this thing was happening between them, then they started fighting, and it's like, wait, she's stronger than Kenpachi? And then when they started this thing, and then they go back to, what's his name? You know, the new head squad captain, I'll figure his name out later. when they went back to him, and then he's like, he's sorry that he called this is Zanjutsu, because he said that they needed to teach Kenpachi Zanjutsu, whatever that is. I'm thinking that he doesn't have a bankai, Kenpachi does not have a bankai. So I'm thinking this is what's gonna lead him to having a bankai, to make him stronger. But I don't know. This says Sanjutsu, so I don't even know what the Sanjutsu is. So that's what I'm thinking it was. So the fact that they're having Unohana teach him, right? At first when they were like going to this underground prison, I'm like, wait, don't tell me they're going back to see what's his name? His name is escaping me. That they've been facing ever since Bleach started, that villain that changed your perceptions. Why his name is escaping me. You guys know who I'm talking about. I thought they were going to see him, but no, it was just they were leading Kenpachi down there so that they can have their all-out battle and get him to do their thing. And then when the head captain was like, he's sorry, but this is gonna be like one of them is gonna die. I'm like, why? Why does it have to be like that? Why does one of them have to die? And when they say that one of them has to die, I'm like, it better not be Kenpachi. I don't think it's gonna be Kenpachi. I don't have like an attachment to Unohana like I do with Kenpachi, because Unohana we barely see her do much. So it's like I don't really, she's just there for me. Kenpachi is my dude. So I'm like, it better be Kenpachi. And I'm like, they're not gonna have Kenpachi go through this kind of training and whatnot to have him die. So, he's gonna live through this. And then when they showed that scene about both of their lieutenants, I don't know if they were leaving some kind of memento or whatnot for their lieutenant, But then it's sort of like, okay, there's a chance that one of them is gonna die, so you might not be able to see Kenshin anymore, and you might not be able to see Unohana. So it's like, I don't know. Kenshin is gonna be okay for that, I'm sure. That I'm sure of. And yeah, so they're having the battle over there. Now with Ichigo was killed, and what's his name? The person that was healing him, Kirinji punched him. He's like, okay, if you were able to take my punch, that means you're okay. And then Renji's like, I'm okay too. But you could clearly tell that he's not fully okay. But then when the dude punched him, he took the brunt of the force that was still there. So they're like, okay, if you could take the punch, then that means you're also good enough. So both of you go. And then they went to Kiryu. Yeah. And she just fed them and basically sort of like replenish, made their spiritual pressure even stronger. And apparently she's the one that created the soul candies stuff. And then the person that they're going to next is the one that created the Zanpakuto. What about the first one? What did he create? I know the flash thingy, speedy thing that they do, he's apparently the best at it. Was he the best at it? I don't know, but he's super fast. Is he the one that created that? I don't know. Or is he the healing process thing that he created? Either way, they said that each of the captains that are there in the royal palace, that they created something that exists in Soul Society. They're part of the fabric of Soul Society and whatnot. That's why the Soul King wanted them with him and something or other like that. So if each of them created something, she created the soul candies and stuff, and he created the Zanpakuto. What did the others people create? I'm looking forward to learning about that. And yeah, so Ichigo was having this thing about, should we really be doing this, while the others are trying to prepare themselves for battle. We here doing. I'm like, boy, you weren't just taking a bath, just there leisurely taking a bath. You were getting healed, okay? And now you're eating so you can regain your strength. So what are you talking about? And then that's what Renji also told him, and and that I knew that's what they were gonna say. Because Kitty was left, you know, being the fat lady, she left. You could see sort of like the spoon or whatever in her hair. I saw it. She left. She comes back. She's this skinny person, and then you see the thing that she had in her hair is like this big old thing that she's holding in her hand. I'm like, oh my gosh. I knew when they had this look on their faces and they were looking at her and they were hearing her speak and everything. I'm like, the first thing that's gonna come out of their mouth is gonna be like, who are you? And that's exactly what happened. And then she's like, when she's cooking, she uses her spiritual pressure. She uses her spiritual pressure when she's cooking. So that's what made her lose all that weight. I'm like, okay, sure. That was funny. So, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my page right now, patreon.com/filmini. And you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. I'm gonna go back and look through the Kenpachi and Unohana stuff because I feel like, yeah, I was reading and everything, but I want to fully absorb it to fully, like, learn and understand the story between these two. I feel like I didn't fully grasp it. The one thing that I know, whatever. What I got from it is that Kenpachi really admires Unohana, especially the way she used to be, and he wanted to be like her or something or other like that. So that's what I got from it. I guess I'll go back and look at it again. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. I heard him promise you forever, but forever's come and gone.